This car, believe it or not, is one of the highest rated cars on Auto Trader, and it's not an M Sport and it's not an automatic. So this is a 320 petrol manual Lux on a 13 plate, done under 100,000 miles. And looking at the statistics for cars sold, etc., etc., this is one of the fastest selling BMWs in the UK. We're very lucky to get this car. It's in the first stages of prep, but I had to do a video to show you how good this car is and what exceptional value for money it is as well. So let's have a little walk around. I'll show you the good bits and bad bits as normal, and we can see what you're buying. So apparently, I said so again. I'm so sorry. That's ironic, isn't it? So apparently, again, we're getting all of the seasons in one go today. So we've had thunderstorm, hail, lightning, bright sunshine, and now we're going to get some rain and maybe even some snow. So I'll crack through this video as soon as possible. So this car has had the first stage of prep. So it's had a service, all the checks we do, all the bits and pieces done mechanically. Didn't really want for anything at all. It's had 8 services in total. So documented service history on the vehicle. It's had machine polish on the outside, and we've really refreshed the paint on the vehicle as well. So when I show you around the car in a minute, it does still have some marks, but generally paint is really good for what is essentially a 13-year-old car. We've got just over 3.5 grand's worth of extras on this vehicle. So leather, heated seats, media pack, auto lights and wipers, and some other bits and pieces. I'll put it all on the screen somewhere here so you can read through those. So it's not a massively high spec car, but on the luxury models, you do get extra bits and pieces anyway that you don't have to pay for because you're not getting an M Sport. So let me show you around the car now, and we can have a look at the condition. And I'm sure you'll be surprised, as I was, about how good this car is considering its age and miles. So we'll start with how shiny it is. That's clouds and stuff on the bonnet of a 13-year-old car. So you can see what a good job our friend Sean's done on this vehicle. And as I come out, you can really see that perspective of the shininess to the paint. No dullness here. It is finished in that dark blue colour. I don't actually know what BMW call it. I should know, but I don't. But yeah, finished in the blue colour, black leather on the inside, and nearly dropped my camera then, so apologies. Camera work's not the best today. If I give you a higher up perspective view, you can see lovely car, looks the part, different from that kind of M Sport look that everybody else will have. So if you're after a bit more of a luxury feel on your BMW and you want value for money, this is definitely the car. So just coming back down and just give you that kind of walk around. As I said, there are some marks on the vehicle which I'll cover off in a minute, but generally, condition wise, she is a winner. So I said so again, start a pound jar for the so, shouldn't I? So in terms of bodywork wise, we've got a scuff on the front bumper there. There's a few marks a bit lower down, but we are pretty much stone chip free across that bonnet. And then coming around to the driver's side, you can see there's the odd little bit here and there, and that's my reflection. Hello. There is the odd bit here and there, but generally we are in a good place on here. Little dent in that quarter panel, you can just see there. We've got a little dent there. And then coming around to the boot lid, we do have a mark on the boot lid. If I can get this to focus, there you go, you can see that. Probably drop a bit of paint in that, but it's not going to disappear. Little bit of a scuff on the back bumper just next to that parking sensor, a little scratch there. And then there is a little bit of a scratch run up on here, which because the car's so bloody shiny, you can't see it. There you go. You can see there's little scratches there, like a cat's been sleeping on the car or something. They're as good as they're going to be in terms of sort of preparation on there. And then if we pop onto the inside, hasn't been valeted at all yet, but we can see we've got that lovely ashwood trim finish, and then your typical BMW interior. Seats are marvellous, to be honest. Nothing dramatic at all. And once this interior has been valeted, there you go, there's the ashwood trim finish. Once this interior has been valeted, it will be very, very good. Backseat weirdos, there you go. There's your back seats. Again, still needs a valet, but is in good condition. I think I say that a lot in my videos, you know. And then just coming around to the driver's side, we have got, for its age, let me just move that out of the way, a very, very good driver's seat. We've got a good steering wheel and a good gear stick as well. So, yeah, all in all, she's an absolute winner. Let me just shut that door. Oh, it's face tracking me. And then I'll just go back out again and give you that kind of perspective view just before. So we've got rain there, sun there, incredible weather. So just to give you that perspective view. Yeah, she's a stunner, to be honest. I love this car. And who'd have thought a 320 petrol manual would be the most popular BMW on Auto Trader? I'm now going to drop this off for interior valet. So you might as well come along with me for a minute and we can have a little chat, shall we? So who is going to buy this car? I think it's going to be somebody who wants some luxury, hence the name, because with the softer suspension, the nice, more comfortable seats, and the element of obviously the smaller wheels, you are going to get something that's more comfortable than a M Sport version. I think the kind of look of this car as well is much more suited to somebody that wants a bit more of a refined car than somebody who's looking for that kind of sports car look. Again, suits the kind of car it is. And somebody that wants to drive a little bit as well, because obviously with this being a manual car, it does get a lick along. It's a lick along, is that a word? It does get does move and gives you that kind of BMW driver element. I can't remember what they call it now. Dynamic, is it BMW Dynamics? That element to it as well. Spec on the car is really good. And if you're looking for something that's value for money, again, you know, you're talking about something that is exceptional value for money. And these cars have really bottomed out in price now as well. So just navigate coming out of here. Thank you very much, young man. Cameras fell over, sorry. Yeah, they're reached a bottom value now. So really, really, really exceptional in the market. And I think this is why this is the most popular car in the market for a BMW at the moment, because they have reached that kind of bottom value. And maintenance wise, you've got no automatic gearbox to worry about. You've got no full drive system to worry about, and no DPFs or any of that other rubbish that you have to worry about on all of these types of cars. So I think all in all, it ticks boxes, and I'm sure will sell very quickly. So I'm going to drop this off for valet now. Apologies for the dodgy camera work there, and I will see you soon.